I'm irritated by a couple things. One thing I'm irritated about, my ex-wife has reached out to a ton of people. At least, I'll say at least 5 mutual friends have alerted me. I have no idea how many other are affected. Basically saying that I've lied about a ton of stuff and that I am abusive. Where I guess abusive means I've lied before or cheated. That's like what abusive means now, I guess, which is chill. You know, I'm cool with that. Sometimes we roll that abusive lifestyle. So it's a little bit annoying that every single person that Melina talks to, and then every single person Tim talks to, and then every single person that these two people talk to are basically being told that I'm like an abuser and a liar and just like all sorts of other like insanely unhinged is a little bit, I'd say a little bit annoying. That's one thing that's irritating. And the second thing that's irritating is I don't like being called a liar, okay? Maybe I shouldn't have leaked anything the first time when I got upset. I probably shouldn't have, because I should have waited longer and typed out something more formal. I probably shouldn't have. But yeah, I would, yeah, I don't know why, I don't know why you would call me a liar. Over, yeah. Who do the mutual friends believe? So one of the issues, let me say this right now, okay? You're not getting a massive manifesto right now, okay? Because I need to organize thoughts, figure out what I want to say, what I don't want to say. Because I don't want to just like leak all the details of my relationship. If for no other reason, because it's just dumb. And it makes everybody look bad, and it's just stupid. Like, I don't need to go over all of it. But just like a little update, I guess, on where my brain is at. Somebody asked, who do the mutual friends believe? I think prior to a few weeks ago, I think most of the mutual friends kind of believe Melina, because there's this like really irritating trend where, and listen, I say this to everybody, okay? If you don't believe me, okay, I don't know why I'm saying it to you guys though, because you don't have access to these people. It's like, if you don't believe me, go talk to other people, okay? And I have messaged people, I have asked people, do you feel this is accurate? Do you feel this is true? The issue is that, let me invent a story. This is truly invented. It didn't happen. There's no resemblance of reality here, okay? Let's say that like I'm sleeping and Mel comes into the bedroom and she has an air horn and she thinks it'd be a funny prank to like press the air horn, okay? Let's say that she does that and it wakes me up and I get so irritated. I wake up, I just slap her. I'm like, and then I chill for a second. I'm like, sorry. And then she's upset. And then I'm upset and we argue, and then we separate, okay? Let's say theoretically, let's say this event happens, okay? The way that this would work, okay? This isn't like tongue-in-cheek, I'm completely making sense. But like, to demonstrate a point, the way that this would work is if I was complaining to a friend about Melina's behavior, this is what I would say, okay? I would say, Melina is super upset. She woke me up with an air horn, okay? And it super triggered the me, and I hit her, and I absolutely shouldn't have. That was stupid. I understand why Melina's upset, but like the air horn triggered me, okay? But like, yeah, I mean, obviously I probably shouldn't hit her, right? This is how I tell basically every story involving me and Melina's problems to every single mutual friend, and has been for the history of our relationship. When Melina tells a story to a mutual friend, Melina will say, yesterday I played a harmless prank on Steve and he hit me for absolutely no reason. And I think he always like harbors these feelings against me. I don't know why he would hit me. I don't even know if I feel safe here anymore. It's horrible. That's how Melina tells stories. So for the history of our relationship, every single mutual friend will get like I try to give like the most balanced I can. And then for Melina, it's like the most one-sided, unbelievable collection of facts. It's just like unreal. So the problem is that, when Melina goes and talks to mutual friends about things, and then I talk, Melina always sounds like the good guy, because like I'm trying my best to do both sides, and she's just dumping on me. Yeah, so it's just like, it's very annoying. Now that I've had like way more time, I say way more time, it's like 2 weeks, or 10 days, 12 days. Now that I've had like more time out of things, and then I'm looking back on things, and then when I review things with friends, I can see that this like pattern has been so strong and so unbelievably like transparent in the different approaches to things, that it's just like the most wacky in the world. Sorry, so today my was delayed. Like I said, has she done this with you about other people? Yes, Melina does this to everybody. One of the things that I complained to the therapist about, I also make these complaints to Melina, but Melina never acknowledges any fault or wrongdoing with anything, which is frustrating. But one example of this was like Darius, for instance. Melina was 100% unequivocally wrong and exaggerated / lied about everything having to do with the Darius situation. But because it ended up in a place where she didn't like, she emotionally rewrote the entire history of their interactions to make it seem like Darius was like a clingy, abusive loser the entire time. I won't go into too many details of that because, like I said, I don't want to like, I have to figure out like which stories are relevant, like, because I don't want to do this whole like, oh, I'm spilling everything. I just want to have like this, I just want to fight two really widespread impressions that really bother the f out of me. One is that like I'm this horrible, abusive, one-sided, terrible person that Melina like escaped. Okay, number one. And number two is I don't know how many people now have heard insane things about me behind the scenes now, because holy f, when I talk to some people and I'm like, have you heard this story? And they're like, yeah, isn't this when you did that, that, and that? And I'm like, is that all you heard about this? That drives me crazy. And then three, I don't like the fact now that Mel and Tim are on their streams, like basically saying I'm lying about things, which is also driving me crazy. It's like, I'm not lying about it. Why would I lie about anything related to our lives that is so easily verifiable? I would be so stupid to tell lies about these topics that you've told everybody about because everybody knows them. Tim is the meme text guy or whatever. Does the therapist know about that trait, talking to other people and Mel? Yeah, of course. It was one of the huge things that would come up over and over and over again. But she always had like an excuse for everything. I'm just trying to think of like where I want to, because there's just like one or two quick things I wanted to run over, and then I might like I'll probably do a more comprehensive thing. Why do you think that she isn't going to leak or talk shit? Melina will not leak or talk any of this because she knows that everything about this makes her look like a satanic demon. She knows that. She's threatened it a million times, like, I'm going to start leaking everything. Oh, yeah, let's go. Okay, if you really want to, holy, my reputation is already zero in regards to our relationship. Everybody thinks I'm a horrible we want to start leaking, we can do it. She knows that she looks horrible though. And her reputation has always been spotless insofar as like relationships is going. Like she knows that. That's why her and Tim were like, wow, we're going to talk about it. We're ready. No, you're not. You know you're not. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. The only things that I want to do though is I want to make sure that like, I don't want to be thought of as a liar. That irritates me. I don't like the idea that the impression is that like I'm an abusive person. And I want to give like a very broad accounting of like things that have happened because I don't like the impressions that exist of me, like relating to a lot of this stuff. But what I have to like be careful about is I don't want it to be like, I hate Melina, which I do, by the way. F that. She has everything that's coming to her. Thank God. But I don't want it to be like, because I hate her, now we're leaking 6 hours of like our private life to make her look bad. That's not like my goal. And that's not even for her. I don't care about it. It's just, it reflects poorly on me. And it's not like the character that, I don't think it's becoming of like high character. Yeah.
I appreciate that, Destiny.
All right, bye. Remember to hit that like and subscribe, and don't forget the notification bell so that my videos show up right in your feed.